Greetings, YouTubers of the world. I am Arcanum Fantasy, and today we have a very interesting fanfic, and seeing as it's starting off in November, a lot of my fanfic reviews, I should say, are going to be focused around the all-around element of generosity, Rarity. Because that's generally what Thanksgiving's about, to a degree, being charitable and respecting people for, respecting your families and taking great pride in what you already have and what you can give to others. Now, keeping in that spirit, today I have Rarity talks to an apple. This is without a doubt one of the most hilariously bizarre, or just bizarrely hilarious, fanfics I've read in quite a while. I think the only thing that comes close to matching this is my roommates of a murderer I did in October. Now, well, the review, I didn't write the fanfic. Now, where do I begin with this? Well, like most of my other reviews, this is a one-shot. And the story pretty much starts off with Applejack and Rarity going to get drinks at a bar after a long week of doing their usual thing. Well, Applejack decides to cut out after about, one or two drinks. But Rarity decides to stick around. Well, she ends up having a couple too many and, starts talking to this apple that Applejack left behind, that she affectionately named Jack. Jeez, can't believe she's cheating on Tom, huh? Anyway, being a one-shot, I can't really say much more beyond that, but I will say this. What really brings the comedy for this fanfic is watching the steady progression to which Rarity's apparent sanity just slowly starts to completely disintegrate as she gets through each drink and as we get to the end of the fanfic. Eventually getting to the point where she is pretty much asking the apple for romantic advice. And believe me, viewers, the ending, just the way this writer ended this thing, is amazing. Now we come to the issues I would have with this fic. First one, pacing. It's very well paced. I legitimately think that if this thing had gone on longer than it had, it probably would have caused more issues, such as, making Rarity's eventual decline from sanity completely, ridiculous. As far as spelling mistakes go, there pretty much aren't any. Which, honestly, now that I'm looking it over, isn't that uncommon with one-shots. But then again, you're only going over a certain amount of words to edit, so it's not a huge strain. Of off error, non-existent. Again, most likely due to the fact that this is a short one-shot fic. Any broken sentences? No. Any name overload? No. Any mix-match names? No. All in all, I can say that this fanfic, Rarity Talks to an Apple, is without a doubt perfectly structured, and I find it to be just freaking hilarious. So I give it a 10 out of 10, but only in the comedy department. Put it in a different department, like say drama or psychological or anything to that degree, it would get a straight up 0. Fortunately, this is a comedy. And not in the regard that it's so bad it's funny. No, this is a deliberate comedy. So anyone looking to laugh their asses off here, this is a fanfic I highly recommend. Now, with all that said, you all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you're feeling generous, stop on my Patreon account and leave a small donation. After all, every little bit helps, and the link you'll find is in the description below. Also, don't worry. Can't talk today for some reason. Anyway, don't be afraid to stop by my fanfiction account as well to look at some of my own works. I don't have really anything completed, and as for my rules, I'm going to add a new one saying I'm not going to do any reviews on my own fanfics. So, if any of you want to do reviews on them yourselves, that's entirely up to you. But anyway, like it or not, that's all, folks. Now, have fun, my friends.